Hey guys, welcome to Project Music's YouTube channel with your hosts Ell and Basjan. Welcome
Hi
Basjan
guys,
to
hi all,
Project Bell Music
hi
number
viewers as
30.
well.
Yeah, number 30. Yeah, hello. Yeah, so 30, number 36. Podcast number
Wow,
36. Fucking hell.
can't believe it, eh?
30, 30, 36, 36, 36 up to now. So, yeah. Sorry, guys, for being a bit late because we're sort of like discussing a few things behind the scenes here. So, Bastian, what goodies have you got today?
Well, I've got quite a selection of bands and indie artists for you, so let me jump right into it. The first band I've got, it's a band called Halipron. It's a symphonic death metal band from the Netherlands. The first track I listened to, Human Inferno, is awesome. Unidentified Mass is a super song. The track Pray is brilliant. The band has a new album out entitled Pray, and I've got it and I've listened to it. It's simply awesome. I like the band and highly recommend them. The band can be found on Facebook, Alipron Official Band, Instagram, Alipron underscore band, and YouTube, Listenable Records. And like I said, it's quite an amazing band from the Netherlands. Then I found a very interesting band, Lightwave. It's a female fronted pop metal band from the south coast of the UK. The first track I listened to, Good Enough, is a fun song. Fake is a crazy good song. Track Revive is a super cool song. I do like the band. The band can be found on Facebook, Lightwave Band, Instagram, Lightwave Band, and its website, lightwaveband.bigcartel.com, YouTube Space Untravel. That's one of those great indie record labels for those who know about Space Untravel. Then I found a band called Tar Grande Inferno. It's an avant-garde dark cabaret metal band from St. Petersburg, Russia. The first track I listened to, Arrival of the Train, is awesome. Spooky, scary skeletons is a crazy wild song. Clown Therapy is a killer song. I like the band and they have a unique style of music. Also, they are a batshit crazy. Yes, I'm going to call it batshit crazy. And that's exactly what it is. No other word to describe them. They are crazy. The band can be found on Facebook, Tari Grande Inferno Music, Instagram, Tari Grande underscore Inferno, YouTube, Tari Grande Inferno. Then I found a Norwegian singer. Her name is Liv Christine. Liv Christine is a Norwegian metal singer, composer, painter, and vocal coach. The first track I listened to, River of Diamonds, is a perfect metal song. It's also Liv's 2023 single that she released. Love Decay is an awesome song. The track My Wilderness is brilliant. Stronghold of Angels featuring Dora Pesh is a crazy good song. Liv can be found on Facebook, Liv Christine Official, Instagram, Liv Christine underscore official, Twitter, Liv official, and website is livechristine.net and YouTube, Liv Christine TV. Then I found a singer called Nina Hagen. It's a German singer, songwriter, and actress. She's a theatrical punk rock singer. The first track I listened to, 16 Tons is the only Ford cover. It's a great cover version and the metal cover she did to it. Seaman featuring Apollica is an awesome track. The track Shadrach is lively track. Her voice is awesome. I like Nina. She can be found on Facebook, Nina Hagen, Instagram, Nina Hagen _ official, and YouTube, Greenland Records. That's where you find Nina on YouTube. Then I found a band called Morana's Curse. It's a metal band from Brisbane, Australia. The first track I listened to, Infinite, is awesome. Blood Moon is brilliant, and Shadow Road is a kick-ass song. The band is brilliant. The band can be found on Facebook, Morana's Curse Band, Instagram, Morana's Curse Band, and Twitter, Morana's Curse, and YouTube, Morana's Curse. Then I've got a band called Raven Black. It's a dark metal carnival song band. Raven Black is a theatrical metal band from LA. So it's quite an interesting band. The first track I listened to, Your Mercy, is out of this world. 13 is a killer track. The track Sticks and Stones is awesome. Seven Sins is brilliant. The band is amazing. And they can be found on Facebook, Raven Black, Instagram, Raven Black, and YouTube, Raven Black 5015. Then I found a hard rock band, Lilith Ska. It's an American hard rock artist, writer, and the first track I listened to, Anarchy, is a crazy good song. King is a kick-ass song. The track Lola is brilliant. Diamonds to Dust is super cool. Lilith Scar is awesome. She can be found on Facebook, Lilith Scar, Twitter, Lilith Scar, and Instagram, Lilith Scar. Her website is lilithscar.com and YouTube is Sun Rion Records. And then I've got a band called Up H Khan. It's a French melodic metal band from Paris. The first track I listened to, Run, is a super cool song. Out for Blood is a brilliant song. The track Never Bending is a kick-ass song. The band is great. The band can be found on Facebook, AppHcan, apphcan.wixsite.com, and YouTube, Wild Wave Records. Then I found an artist called Talia Hoyt, composer, lyric soprano, and lead singer for symphonic metal band Beyond Forgiveness. The first track I listened to from her, Abandon, is awesome. Until It's Forgotten is super cool. Dream Before I Sleep is a great song. I like Talon, and she is very talented. She comes from Colorado Springs in the USA. She can be found on Facebook, Talia White, and Instagram, Talia_White, and TaliaWhite.com. Then my gigs for this week. The first one is Tuesday, the 16th of May, Triple Headline Tour in the UK, the Rally Club in Hull. The Keto will be there, and one more artist will appear, the Triple Headline Tour. Then from the 5th to 7th of May, Johannesburg, the Unattached Underground Metal Festival. I'm looking forward to that. If everything goes well, I'll be there. And from the 25th to 29th of May, Breaking Bands Festival Stoke. It's the Breaking Bands Festival in Stoke. Then I've got 13th of May, the exceptional Mr. Hyde. They'll be at Lending Rooms, Leeds. You know the exceptional Mr. Hyde. Al, you think they're one of your favorite bands as well?
Yes, totally. Totally. It was actually thanks to Matt Howard actually put me onto them. Putting on to the
Oh,
exceptional Mr. Hyde. Yeah, so yeah, thanks to Matt Howard for that. And yeah, the exceptional Mr. Hyde is a good, really, really, really good band. So go check them out. And if you're in the area of Leeds, go
mhm.
go and actually check them out. They will not be disappointed. And I also did a little interview with a little TikTok with Leonardo Wrigley a few weeks back.
Oh, yes.
So yeah,
Yes,
and I did,
he's from the band.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's one of the guitarists. So yeah, go check out the exceptional Mr. Hyde.
Yes. Yes, that's my gigs and stuff for this week. I'm glad I found some of the artists that were actually on the show. Uh, Thanks to Facebook, I get to see when they're going up and stuff like that. So I like to bring their stuff because they've been supporting the show also. So any updates on them, I'll give it through.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a uh, gig thing this week. Corners of Sanctuary. Some of you may know I've been following this band for over 3 years now, and I was going to see them back in 2020, but a little thing happened to the world back in 2020, and that was the little known pandemic,
Yes.
and they had to get and they literally had to get out of the country before the borders closed. So I had the band on last Saturday for just a little. Yeah. Granted, yes, it was only about a 10-minute interview, but it was on. We were just discussing the upcoming tour of the UK,
Oh, yes.
which starts this Friday on the 21st of August. Speak, L, speak, engage brain, and speak properly. 21st of April. So yeah, 21st of April will start in Leicestershire. So at the
Oh, yes.
Victoria Bike Victoria, yeah. Anyway, check the interview out and check out Corners of Sanctuary for all the tour dates. And if you are in the areas, go and see them, go support them, go when and talk to the band. They are an amazing band to go see live.
Mhm.
And if you're in Newcastle on the 26th, which is next week, 26th of April, I'll be there. Literally, I'll be there watching them, rocking out with them. Just might get up on stage with them.
Wow, awesome. Lucky you, Al. You're lucky.
Yeah. But I won't be singing because they want me to come up and sing with them. But no, I can't hold a tune to save my life.
Same here. I wouldn't go on stage to sing with anybody. No thanks. Let a pose do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, check out. Like I said, Corners of Sanctuary. We're coming back to the UK to finish what they started back in 2020. So that's the title. That's the tour title. Is finishing what they started. So yeah, right. What's coming up on the channel now? I have to confirm this with the with the guitarist of Factory of Art. So I've got it penciled in, doing an interview with uh, uh, Thoralf Schultz of Factory of What, which, like I said, bear with me, I just got to confirm it. Doing an interview this Friday at 6 p.m. UK time on the 21st. So, yeah, Factory of What, I'm going to do an interview with them. And then on the same day, but 3 hours later, at 9 p.m. UK time, I will be interviewing Alchemy of Alchemy of Alchemy Fire. Now, if you've been listening to the Project Metal across the pond for the last couple of weeks, you will know Paul Wright from the band has been in the chat of the day on Digital Revolution Radio. He'll be on with a couple of with the rest with a couple of people from hopefully a couple of members of the band from America. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Now, the band has confirmed. On the 22nd of April. I know Basjan, you are excited about this. You are excited about this, aren't you?
Very excited.
You're not the only one there, dude. You're not the only one. And thanks to Basjan here to put me onto this band a few months back, I just confirmed over the weekend the band Gallia. The Gallia is going to be on the channel this Saturday at 22nd of April at 9 p.m. UK time. That we're going to be interviewing the bassist. Wow. So I am super excited because I have, well, put this way, I don't know about you, Basjan, but I can't stop listening to the Gallia.
Oh yes, I love the music. I love the music. I do love it. And for me, it's one of those gems you found and you can't let it go. It's like I found something and this is fantastic. So yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I cannot stop listening to Return of Time, Euphoria. Those and yeah. I just can't stop listening to them. Every time I listen to some music in my own time, whilst I'm not doing the interviews, going to car shows, doing the radio show, and I just can't stop listening to Gallia. Literally can't stop listening to them.
Really good, eh? Really good.
Yeah, that's kind of. I am super excited to get Gallia on. Yeah, to do an interview. It's going to be fun. Really, it's going to be fun. That really fun.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And then on another band that I'm super excited to get on, back on again, is Hand of Kaliak, which is on the 29th of April at 9 p.m. UK time. So yeah, that's another band. Guys, if you haven't seen or heard of Hand of Kaliak, go check them out because they are a husband and wife team in the band. So yeah, go check them out. And then before we get what's coming up on Project Metal Across the Pond radio show over on Digital Revolution Radio, we hear it loud and clear. What's going to be happening on the channel? Well, over the course of the next week, I will be releasing a boat ton of videos. Now, I started releasing videos yesterday because I was at the Beamish Museum where there was a car show happening, and it is also a living museum where
Aye.
they are they are like sort of like actually physically there and actually running the shops, running the houses, running the it's it's a sort of like historical villages and buildings and coal mines and the workings of a train station and actually physically doing stuff in the museum. Yesterday, I was at a car show. There was a car show at Beamish. Yesterday, I released a video of buses, trams, um, fire engines, commercial vehicles, and a military vehicle. Now you're thinking, hang on there, L. Trams run on tracks. Yes,
Mm.
Beamish has got a network of tram network, and I took some videos of trams actually being physically moving and working from the late 18th century up until the 1960s, 50s and 60s. So they've got different use different trams on their running on the system, and buses from the 1920s as well.
Wow.
So you see them actually physically moving with passengers on. So and then today at 9 a.m. this morning UK time, I released a video with the camper vans. Now I Bastion saw a little clip of the earlier on of Morris Minor camper. Now this was the first time I actually saw that at the car show. So yeah, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it. Then tomorrow at 9 a.m. UK time as a premiere, I will be releasing the part 3 of the car show where it's all just the cars. So there's a wide variety of cars there, going from Jaguars, AC Cobras. There's Volvo 850 T5s. There's uh, oh, there's high performance hot hatches such as like XR2, XR2i Fiestas, XR3is, there's lots and lots of really cool cars there. So yeah,
Awesome.
and then so if you like cars, I know Bashin does, so do I.
Oh, yes.
You're gonna like that. Now that's tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to be releasing a video called Beamish. That's the birthplace of the museum, the Pockley Old Hall. Now, give you a little bit of history, just a little smidgen. It's been there for quite a while, and I mean literally quite a while. Now, I won't give it away too much because I did talk to one of the people who actually works at Beamish, and she gives us a little bit of history of the place. But it's a fortified hall from the Border Reivers. Now, if you don't know what a border reaver is especially in the north of England, the border between the border of Scotland and England. Now, the border reaver is basically where groups of people, just groups of people from Scotland and England used to go over the border and raid each other for cattle, for sheep, for like stuff like that. And this is popularly is a fortified hall. So basically, it's a bit like a precursor to a castle type of thing. So that's a really cool little place. Yeah, and it's got a Georgian garden in it as well from the 1820s.
Wow.
It's So I'll put this way: when I saw the formal Georgian garden, I was like, the old hall was fucking cool, but the Georgian garden was what really set it off as well. So then I got then for the rest of the week, I've got four videos to edit of the Pockley wagon wheel and church. There's a church there which was from down south somewhere. I couldn't remember exactly, but there's a link into the. I will put the links into what the Beamer should, so you can actually look at the what we're actually talking about in the descriptions. Yeah. Well, put it this way, you would if you when you see what I'm talking about, the wagon wheel. Well, put it this way, you understand what I mean. The church had a murder in it. So yeah. The right and the Pockley Old Hall. Well, put it this way, for the Americans, right? The records are coming. You'll know what I mean about that. You'll know what that means. The red coats are coming. So yeah, a little bit of a dare joke there. So yeah. Anyway, then I'll be releasing a video from the pit village, the coal mine village, and the old town, the old town, and the start of the building. Finally, the 1950s village, where basically, even I can remember some of the stuff that they used in the 1950s. Even I can remember. Yeah, I might be 50 years old, but I can remember family members having stuff from the 1950s back in the having stuff from like the 1950s in the 1970s. So I can remember, because I can, when I release the video for it, you will hear me say on camera, God, I can remember this stuff. I can remember that. I can remember that. I can remember that. And, well, put this way, where I live, they had a cinema, a small cinema, and that actually, the guy who actually owned it donated it to the museum. The building, actual physical building, he donated the building to the museum, and it's finally getting built.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So, yeah. And and there's going to be, so that's what's coming up with from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Right. What's coming on the Project Metal across the pond? Right. Right. Lots happening on the show. Like I said, got the interview that I did with Cons Sanctuary coming up on the
Mhm.
show. Going to replay that. But if you want to watch it, watch the interview. Watch it on the channel. Now the albums of the week before I forget, because I forgot last week. We've got Lapsus Dear and Shining Star. So,
Oh,
Basjan,
yes.
you're going to be excited about that Shining Star.
Oh,
The good
yes.
Russian band, that really good Russian band.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um, right, what else is on the or what else is on the show? Right, we've got Despite the Reverence. Uh, they've got an album out called Stress of Evolution. That was out on the April 14th, which was last Friday. Then we've got John of Mars, which is they've got an album out called Songs from Nowhere, which is out this Friday.
Mhm.
Then we've got Modia with Soliloquy. They've got an album there out, which was out on the April 7th. Then we've got a band called Medieval. They've got an album out called Mirror in the Darkness, which was released on April 7th. So a couple of weeks ago. Then we got, now let me see, we got Dreameth, album called Althea, which was out on they got that was released on Rockshop Records, which was out, which was released last Friday on the 14th. Let me see, we got Lumbergast. I think that's a single called First Person Shooter. Uh, let me see, I hope I pronounced this band right. A band called Melanco. Melanco. I hope guys, apologies if I didn't, if I got that, if I mispronounced that right, wrong. They've got an album, Aluba, I think that's how you pronounce it right. That was released out on March 31st. Then we've got
Right.
some Miss Vian. Let me see, Miss Vian. Then we've got uh, Moribund Mantras. That's going to be played on this Thursday. We've got some Neolea with a self-titled album.
Mhm.
Then we've got Pennies by the Pound. Now, if you are an OG app, did play a couple of songs by by the Pound. They're a really good band. Them.
Yeah.
Then we've got Fear Tone. I hope I pronounced that right. They've got an album out called Between Two Worlds, which is released this Friday. This Friday is going to release it this Friday. Then we got, let me see, we got Crimson Dawn.
Mhm.
I think I played them before a couple of weeks back.
Yes.
Then we've got a band called Rears. That's Raze. Got some tracks called, I think it's a album called Better Off Alone. Let me see. We've got a band called Raisin Sabotage with I think it's an album called Macabre. Uh, and then we got Sanguine Galicis. Got a single called Welcome. And then I've got some Seven Train. Let me see, where's it gone? Seven Train, which is EP, the self-titled EP, Seven Train.
Wow.
Have you heard them before, Seven Train?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I've heard of
Yeah,
them.
cool.
They're quite good.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
looking
cool.
forward to that.
Yeah, I'm going to be. I'm pretty much going to be playing at least 2 songs by each band, unless otherwise stated. Yeah, so yeah. If you keep an eye on Project Metal Music's website, which is projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, either on a Wednesday, that's when I release what's going to be on the show each week. So, because I will differentiate between what is like when I do the show, I also put the bands in order of player, and then the next paragraph down, I always say these are the double shots on the show. Then I've got like the albums of the week, any interviews and stuff like that going down, so you know exactly what's going to be coming up on the show in order. So yeah, so there will be some bands I played that have just got single, like one song from each band. So yeah, I'm going to try and play at least 2 songs from each band. So it gives you the listeners at least some idea of what the band has done on either an EP or an album, or you know what I mean. So as Basjan here, he always listens to the show, and and he knows the format, and he will he knows that basically there's been times where, "El, have you got any links? Have you got any links to the band? Have you got this? Have you got that?" You know what I mean? So he can actually go out and actually uh, find find out more about the band.
Oh, for sure.
So because because he's asked me. I mean, yeah, it's just like he's asked me to say, "Oh, I want leaks. I want more. I want more." He was a bit like Oliver Twist. A bit like Oliver Twist. "Please, sir, can I have some more?"
More. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm one of those people, if I like a band, I and I really dig them, I'll go and buy the stuff from their website directly, and some of the older stuff as well. So I end up with a whole collection of a particular artist. So I do like to collect. So yes,
yeah,
you get old, you collect
yeah,
music or cars.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. It's I'm the same. Yeah, dude. I'm the same. If I'm listening to the radio show and I know the DJ, I always say, "Have you got a links? Have you got this? Have you got that?" And the keeps, and that's when I sort of like contact the bands either on Facebook or Twitter um, or Instagram, and I get on talking to them, and I find out where what they're doing and what they're up to and stuff like this, and then get them on
Oh, for sure.
get them on the YouTube channel as well to doing interviews and stuff like this and stuff. So yeah, yeah. So yeah,
It's definitely it's important, definitely is.
yeah, yeah. It's fun times, especially when you're hungry for new bands and new music and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's a yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I did this. They started doing this is to bring new bands and new music to people so they can actually turn around and say, "Oh, I like this band. Where can I find them?" And there you
True.
go. There's the link. Go check them out. Yes, go check them out. And so yeah. So
Oh,
anyway,
mm,
that's what's coming up on the show this week. I might be able to add more music to the show because I normally put like about at
mm.
least a minimum of 5 hours in to a 6 hour show. But that leaves me
Okay.
about an hour at the end of an hour. So basically, I put about 5 hours of music into the show. Leave me about an hour to basically talk and which is usually round about 20 to 30 minutes. And then then the last half hour, I always add in at least about another about 25 minutes of music
Mm-hmm.
within at the end of the show. And sometimes I always pick a couple of bands that I've played previously and put them in at the end of the show so people can actually, oh, I haven't heard this in a while. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? And then it's thinking, oh, yeah, I like this band. Like that, because there's been a few people saying, oh, brilliant. Thank you for playing them. I really like them,
Mm,
type of thing. So,
definitely.
yeah. So, Bastion, what else have you got to do? Yeah, what else? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do my. I haven't decided which band I'm gonna feature or artist this week, so I'm open to suggestions. If you get hold of me on Twitter or stuff and got suggestions, I'll look into the band and who knows, I might feature him on my band or album of the week. I haven't decided yet, so uh, but yeah, I'm open for suggestions. So get hold of me if you want me to feature artists that you like. I'll do it. And uh, what
Yeah.
else? Okay, yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I put link in. Putting the handle, on Twitter in the chat there.
That's good.
So yeah.
Thanks, yeah.
Anything else, Bastion?
For me, come and chat with us on Thursday. Because
Right.
if you've got a band you'd like Al to play next week for you, come and say, Al, have you got any music from this band? If Al's got it, he'll play it next week. If I've got it, I'll send it to Al and he can play it for you next week if he likes it. But come and chat with us on Digital Revolution Radio. We're there and we're looking to chat to people. Have fun with us.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You never know. You never know. The bands, some of the bands might actually get into the chat. And like I said earlier, Paul Wright from the band Alchemy Fire is in the chat.
Mhm.
So you never
Great
know,
news.
and you might even see talk to the boss, the gorgeous boss lady Sandra, the owner of
Oh,
the
yeah,
station, in the chat.
definitely.
So I'm obviously I'm always there. Same with Bastion. Same with Bastion.
I'm there.
So
I'll be there. Be
yeah,
there and come and chat with us.
yeah,
I'll talk to you
yeah.
about any
I've
kind
put
of rock or metal music. So come and chat.
yeah, and as I'll put the link in this in the just the link to the station in the chat there. So yeah, we're always there in the chat each week.
I know
So yeah,
it's the
yeah,
show starts
yeah.
6 o'clock
So
UK time, if I'm correct. If I'm correct.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's 6 p.m. The show starts at 6 p.m. UK time. That's 1 p.m.
Yes.
Um, East Coast of America time. That's when I officially start in America. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Help me out there, dude. 7 p.m.
7.
South African time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
So
brain hurts if I try to work out the Australian time. So yeah, it's yeah, yeah, it's a fun. It's a fun time if you do come over to the station, as it's we always try and have a little bit of a laugh. We have always like a bit of have some fun with the show.
oh
Same with it.
yes.
Same with the live streams and the live interviews and stuff like that. We try to keep it. We always try and keep it. Have a bit of a laugh and have a bit of have some fun with the
Oh
streams,
yes.
with the live streams. Obviously, we
Oh
do try and
definitely.
keep it a little bit serious, but we also try and have a bit of at least a little bit of fun
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh for sure.
life's too short to be serious all the time. So
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Anything else you want to add, Bastion, before we leave? Before we start
No,
wrapping
no,
things up?
no, no, nothing else. Oh, if you've got anything you want me to check out gigs and stuff like that, also get in touch with me. I'll mention the gigs. For me, it doesn't matter if he plays in front of 15 people or 5,000. For me, if it's indie, I'll mention the gig and let's see if we can't fill up the place.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. And if you do go to a gig, if you do go to a gig, whether it be a big venue or or a small venue, please support the venues. Please,
Yes.
if there is no venue, no small venues, any venues, where do bands play? Support your local venues,
Exactly.
even if you just go it once a month. Please support them because if there's no venues, there's no bands to play. No, there's
Exactly.
nowhere for bands to play. So
Mhm.
yeah, and please go to if you go and see a band, if they've got to go up to the merch table, talk to them. They will appreciate it. Literally, really appreciate it. Yeah, and go and talk to them. We would, me and Bastion discussing this. I've been, both of us been at gigs where
Mhm.
we've went up to the bands and start talking to them and bought
Exactly.
couple of pieces of merch from them. And we've got bands signed. We've got the band signed the merchandise for us.
Ah, yes.
So yeah, they will do stuff like that. They will do stuff like that if you ask them nicely. As long as you're not complete and not a dick. These the bands will sign stuff for you. If you buy a CD, they will sign the CD for you. If they buy a poster, they will sign it for you. So yeah,
Exactly.
they will appreciate it, seriously appreciate it. Because
True.
when I was telling I was telling Bashi there a few years back, I managed to get a seat for the second time. The band Idlewalk, and they actually
Yes.
remembered me from the previous time they were in the first time they were in the UK. They actually remembered me, and they actually they sort of like followed me on Facebook, and they actually fucking came up to me and asked me and a good friend to the show and Jeff Matarochi to actually go out and actually have a meal with them. They actually invited me and Jeff Matarochi out to have a meal. So yeah, they
Well,
they will bands do appreciate fucking people talking to you, talking to them, and basically they yeah yeah it's not only do the band get a buzz from it from fans going up to them, talking to them, buying some of the merch and doing this and doing that, you get a buzz out of it by talking to them and to getting, you know what I mean? It's sort of like a symbiotic,
yes.
relationship. They get something out of it. You get something out of it. The venues get something out of it. You know what I mean? It's a win-win-win for everybody.
Oh, yes. That is so
So
true.
yeah, go out and support your local. Yeah. So yeah, like over the years, I've met a lot. I've spoken to a lot of indie bands, a lot of indie bands over the years. Like I said, Idlewalk, Forever Still. I met fucking Margie Shining from Forever Still, all because I went up to the merch store. I've met
Yes.
the crying spell when they toured with Killing Joke 10 years ago. No, 12 years ago. I've met um, um, I'm good friends with Steph Mack from Pussy Will Furry Venus.
Very famous.
Christ,
Oh, yes.
you can basically see I was at their wedding with Elliot Reeves from Holy Grail because
Yes.
you see it there just above my right shoulder,
Yes.
their wedding photo. I know I've spoken to Waste of Space. I spoke to countless other bands at gigs. You know what I mean? And they really yeah. It's I'm getting off there, getting all excited. Just talking about this is
I
bringing back
know.
good memories here. Really good memories.
Yes. That's
See.
exactly what you're building memories, building friendships. It's something special. And for me, you get that relationship with the band or the artist when something like doing something new. You'll be the first one to know, and you get first option. I tell you, listen, if you're on the mailing list or stuff like that, you hear some of the stuff before it's even released, and some of the stuff that's not even gonna be released. You got a copy of the stuff, so go for it and do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's a symbiotic relationship, not with yourself, the bands, and the venues.
Yes,
All three. It's a
exactly.
good. It's a good relationship. Literally a good relationship. It's because everybody wins. Literally everybody wins.
Oh,
You're
for
getting
sure.
some. You're getting like you're getting like a good memory. The bands are getting like getting good memories. Getting the music out there. The venues are getting something out of it because they can they can keep themselves in business. You know what I mean? That it's a good thing. Good thing.
True.
So yeah, go check it. Go support your local venues and local bands. And so yeah. So yeah. So Passion, let's wrap things up. Let's wrap things up.
Yes.
Any final words before we go?
Stay safe and don't drink and drive. See you next week on YouTube, but on Thursday, come and join us on Digital Revolution Radio.
Yeah, wise words. Wise words. Yeah, and don't forget Friday. We've got Alchemy Fire at 9 p.m. UK time. As like I said earlier, got to confirm the interview with Factory of Art. Let's go confirm that, which should be starting around about 6 p.m. UK time. But that's got to be confirmed. And then Saturday, 9 p.m. UK time, Gallia. Gallia is on for an interview. So yeah, busy week this week. Busy week.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So until next time, guys. Catch you all later.
Catch you later. Keep well. Cheers.
Yeah.